Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want to thanks again to Mike C.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, Happy New Year, y'all. It's been a little minute.
Yeah, we finally back off my little trip around the damn world.
Oh, man. So today we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman 1984. I know a lot of you guys seen it. And also for those who had the HBO Max and the winners of the HBO Max Pass, I hope you watched that along with other stuff. So there you go.
Oh, man. Now, as Mike said, it's in the theater if you want to be stupid enough to go out there and get Corona. I ask you, if you do go see Wonder Woman in the theaters, just please leave us $50 in your will. And but you can catch it on HBO Max as well. And I know it's a little late, but we are going to talk about it. We could be talking about a whole lot of other shit, but we're gonna talk.
We're gonna ease back into it. We're gonna ease back into it.
We're gonna talk about Wonder Woman. So, Mike, how many facts do you give Wonder Woman?
Man, I know it's probably generous, man. I'm giving it a 2, bro.
A 2?
Yeah.
Wow. How good of you, Mike? Well, I'm gonna give that shit a 1. All day long, man.
Oh man. Yeah. This movie, man, was totally opposite of what the first one was, man. It was just so underwhelming to the least. Maybe it was like one good part. I can't even think of the good part as far as up in the movie. I just liked it because I think I just gave it a 2 because I saw it on HBO Max. It's already happened, so I was happy about that, getting it on HBO Max. Cause I would have been real teed if I would have seen this up in the theater, man, because it just seemed like it was all over the place, man. It was like a kindergarten wrote the script as far as for this stuff, man. It just didn't really. It was like so unnecessary as far as even bringing old boy back. What was the whole purpose of bringing him back? You know, but it was only that she saw his face and nobody else did. He was up in another person's body, which was kind of weird. I thought it was going to be something more than that, because I really didn't know as far as the lore about the guy. I can't even remember the guy Pedro played off of. That's the same guy off of Mandalorian. He also was on Game of Thrones, the villain. So, what was good about this stuff, man? I guess you seen her fly or learn how to fly. It wasn't interesting, man. It was hard. I think I caught myself snoozing a couple times, man. I dozed off a little bit. I had those long blinks, as you know, the game show, what I like to do sometimes, have those long blinks.
Yeah.
Man, huh?
I'm getting sleepy just to hear you talking about it.
Yeah, man, but shoot, man, Wonder Woman wasn't all that exciting. Even the intro, as far as the beginning, I was like, "What's going on?" And then it was over the top, as far as the dude at the beginning. He just trying to, hey, spoilers up in this thing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
How they at the beginning, right, where they was at that robbing the place or whatever, and then she pops out of nowhere. Then the guy does an extreme thing and is about to toss the girl over the top of the balcony in the mall. I was like, what? It just didn't make sense, far as for it to go to that extreme, and then she comes save the day, and it was just so underwhelming, man. So underwhelming as far as this movie. So, yeah. Fred?
Well, I'm so disappointed that this bullshit was made in Washington, D.C., or at least part of it. And now, Mike is the resident Marvel and DC comic expert here on the show. And a good friend of ours, Janelle, she watches the show too. And she's a hardcore Marvel and DC comic person. So I should have reached out to her, but I'll give her a call after the show and just ask her what does she think about
Think
it.
of it.
But for me, it felt like part two should have been part one, and part one should have been part two.
Yes, yes, yes. Because you know, the director didn't write the first one. She directed,
Mm.
which was real good. But in the second one, she wrote it. That's the problem. Sometimes directors should just direct, and writers should just write. I mean, like, cause it was no,
Yeah,
no.
because the invisible plane thing that should have been brought up in part one when she learned
Mm-hmm.
how to turn the jet invisible, and it didn't have any type of attachment to the Justice League if they're going to try to make
Oh,
this like a Marvel universe type thing. So it had no
DC universe, not Marvel.
uh
Marvel, DC,
yeah,
two things.
it didn't have any connection to that. Mind you, I had to watch this shit twice because the first time I watched it, I fell asleep. Now, I could blame it on fatigue because I was traveling and I was tired,
It wasn't. It
but
wasn't fatigue, bro. It was. It was. Yeah.
it was a good movie to put me to sleep. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and since I got a little bit of time now, let me watch it again. And I know a movie isn't keeping my interest when I start doing other shit. Like I'm watching the movie, fuck it, I need to wash some dishes. So I'm like, okay, let me bring the iPad in here, and all right, let me listen to some James Brown on Pandora. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to James Brown and watching the movie, and it's not just keeping my interest. You know what I'm saying? Because the movie is all over the place. I mean, nothing resonated to me as far as what a lot of DC comic people, um, I guess, would have wanted out of this movie. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it shared nothing of the first one or the this. I mean, it was just all over the place, man. And like the young Diana stuff, all of that should have started on part one. Like that intro, the beginning of the movie, that should have been in part one. That should have
Yeah.
really been
Yeah.
in part one.
Yeah. It really. And it's bad, right? When your your second movie is not, man. I mean, like, it's just like it just went from like
Flip your
mountain high
camera
to
up,
the
something,
freaking
Mike.
valley.
Flip your
My
camera up.
bad.
There you
So
go.
it went like from the mountain high to the valley and everything, and this was just it was disappointing, man. That's what it basically was. It was disappointing.
Yeah, I didn't see no reason for. I felt bad when we after I saw the movie us trying to give out these codes, um, to watch this crap. But yo, man, it's like I wouldn't. I would have been so pissed off if I would have went to the movie to go see this
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean I'm not saying that I'm not a DC and Marvel fan because I do like the Batman movies. I do like the Avenger movies and stuff like that. So I do like DC comics and Marvel's universe. I do like those, and I like the fictional stories and the superhero stuff. But just this particular movie did not pique my interest. It didn't keep my interest as well as me to keep watching it. Like once you watch this movie one time,
Oh, I'm good.
it's no way that you will watch it again. The only time that you will
No.
watch it again is if you're doing a
Fall asleep.
Netflix and chill type thing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what I mean. You can put this movie in a Netflix and chill category because it's not a second time watch it. You know what I'm saying? So when the Blu-ray and stuff comes out, they can add deleted scenes and all this other crap that they probably should have kept in this movie to keep it interesting. But wow, this movie was a total dud, man. It was a flop
It really
from the
was.
beginning to the end, man. It
Mm-hmm.
it really made you say, You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, because if they would have threw in some of the Justice League characters in there, if they would have sprinkled them in there somewhere, or put in a new villain in there, because out of all of the stuff that I've seen, like the Wonder Woman stuff and the Justice League's cartoons and all that other shit. I never saw a motherfucking Wishmaster. It's like I don't even think they got like a genie fucking super villain. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck was that? Like a spoiler alert, y'all. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like he takes the crystal and makes himself the crystal. The person that grants all these powers, and he gets a little piece of the action, should you say, from these wishes and stuff. And I'm thinking, man, what the fuck? Did they just pull this villain out of the hat? They was like, okay, we're gonna go between a villain, a wishmaster, and an ice cream truck owner. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, the person that wishes, like, okay, all right, so it's like Wonder Woman meets Aladdin or some shit like that. Like,
that's exactly.
Like, fuck it reminds me of you know the Practical Jokers, right?
Yeah.
You know the one the punishment with Joe. He had to play inside of this play, and he was a genie, and he was strung up, and they just whacked his ass all through the set, and he was bumping into stuff. It was like that. It was like Wonder Woman meets Joe Gatto that plays the genie. And Impractical Jokers. I mean, this shit was horrible, man. I'm sorry for y'all that like the Wonder Woman series. This shit is this for me. It ain't for me. I wouldn't watch this motherfucker again. I tell you that much. And I'm so disappointed that they filmed this shit in DC, and it's like they giving DC a bad fucking name. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe Trump was part of this shit. Maybe he directed it, or they had a part of it. That's why it's so horrible. I don't know. Fuck it. I guess, Mike, we do a final verdict.
Why? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a final.
All right, final verdict, Mike. Mike.
Yes.
Oh, I got the damn intro playing. Mike. Is this a movie ticket or a next flick it? Or
it's an HBO Max it? Look, it's HBO Max it. Just to say you saw it. That is it. HBO Max it. But no movie ticket, man. Do not waste your money to go see this junk, man. Do not go in no theaters, man. If you got HBO Max and you got that, go ahead and watch it. But man, especially if you like to go to sleep, you can watch it.
Yeah. Or if you got that.
Other than that, man.
If you got that little thought that you bringing over the house, that, you know what I'm saying, get yourself some 3 wings and rice, and you know what I'm saying. Make sure your mother not coming home for, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of hours. Sneak in the basement. And all right, baby, you know what I'm saying? After you eat these wings, we're going to watch this movie. You know what I mean? And just turn on the movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit. Do what you do. You know what I mean? This is a perfect movie to pay, what, 9 months later to pay child support to. It's a perfect movie. If you want to pay child support 9 months later.
Child support?
Yeah. This is a child support movie. So, yeah. Don't waste your time, man. Don't waste your time watching this.
Yeah, don't waste your time, bro.
Nah.
Wait for Superman 2 or whatever, Batman 8 or whatever the heck is going to be coming out soon. So, yeah. But for those that have the HBO Max, there's supposed to be, it's like 17 movies coming to HBO Max, so you guys can save a lot of money instead of going to these theaters. They got the what the hell, that new Denzel Washington movie coming out, Little Things, end of this month on January the 29th, I believe. So HBO Max has some other good stuff on there, just letting you know.
Yeah.
You know, for those people that want.
And
but HBO Max has some good stuff aboard it, but this ain't it.
And this ain't one. And
man.
I like to congratulate Thomasine for winning that raffle. Thomasine, I just need you to send that money for your shipping, so I can mail the stuff out. I'm going back on the road, in a couple more days. So I got everything boxed up. So as soon as you send that off, because like I said, y'all had to pay y'all shipping for this stuff. Then I'll send the stuff out. So I'll have the box in hand, and I'll go ahead and take it to I don't want to do FedEx. I'll do UPS. You know, when I was on the road, every time I saw a FedEx truck, I said, well, somebody ain't getting a PlayStation today. Like, these niggas out here stealing PlayStations, man.
Yeah,
So,
they still at it, bro.
yeah.
Hey, Fred, anything else you want to say to anybody? Hey, man, subscribe to the show and tell other people about the show, man.
Yeah, please, man. Please, please, please.
Trying to get our numbers up, man.
We're gonna try to do more of these. As I go on the road some more. I'll probably do some more road shows. We'll probably start doing road shows. I just gotta get with Mike and see what days he off. So I'll be able to so we can be able to bring the shows to you. So but that's about it. Wonder Woman 1984 is a dud. Don't like I said, if you plan on bringing somebody to your house and hold on. All right, y'all. So yeah, don't go see it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, y'all, we're back. Brand new year. A whole lot of craziness, and we will talk about that on another stream.
Yes, definitely.
When we're more awake, then we can actually really give you the rawness.
Yes.
All right. But you guys keep being safe, man. And like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Game Show with the name. Don't forget to head to the Facebook store page to find all those places. Don't forget to hit us up on Time. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Games Club member, and don't forget to hit that bell, be notified when we drop videos like these.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media network. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get free stuff. We'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you next time, people watching. Let's do it.